Okay, so this is a video of me playing Words with Friends in the solo mode, which is you versus the computer on a smaller board with just 5 turns each. I decided to randomly try recording. I do this a lot, every day pretty much, and wanted to see if I could get a good run, and ended up with 4 games in a row that I recorded that went pretty well, so I'm just gonna play it back and just give some commentary. So here's the first game. Peter goes first. Okay, nothing crazy. 4 points. Usually I'm thinking of the triple word here. I start doing that, but then I realize I see wariest, but then I realize I have the word wariest on my rack, so I can play that bingo if I can hook it somewhere. So I clumsily, I realize the arrows can't be plural, and there's no way to hook wariest and there's probably another bingo, but I'm just trying to hurry, so I just gotta give in to wariest on the triple, which is still pretty good points. I'm a little disappointed to see it's only like half the potential, so I wait. I just, whatever, I just go along with it. I want to keep moving. So here, yeah, I saw that bingo instantly, so when there was a hook for it, I was ready to go instantly with that. Here, I'm thinking in the top left that there's a J play, and I can't quite remember what it is, and so I try a few words that are not valid. Then I get kind of stuck here for a bit. Try this. Seems like maybe. No, would have been nice. 57. So I'm kind of stuck. Really not sure what I want to do. No really good hooks. I want to get rid of some letters. I ultimately decide that I just want to try to set myself up for a future play that's good. So I start thinking about that. So I see OK, which is good in Words with Friends, not in Scrabble. Eventually I see it, or decide, and I realize I like it because H-O-K, or hawk, is a word, which I double check. So now I've got a nice hook there. Okay, so right away I'm all over it, and I rush it a little bit, and I miss Jehu's, which is kind of disastrous, because that would have been like 100 points. I didn't like Hup. Wasn't quite enough. I knew there was something brewing here, so kind of used the blank. I probably didn't need to. Could have just did an H-E, but now I have this really, with a J, this really powerful corner. Fortunately, the computer doesn't mess it up. So I've got this play for 132. And that's that. Computer only scores 94, which is like especially bad, so that was a pretty strong one. Alright. Pia, Cadiz, or Cadiz, one of the many variations of that. So I know right away I want to get rid of Q, and I have an I, so I just, 2 different plays here. I'm kind of indecisive about which, but take that one. On this next play, I get distracted by thinking I have Zynga, which is actually a word. It's the brand of the company that makes the game. Shouldn't be a word, but whatever. And I know there's something here. I can feel it. I'm just like, what is it? And then I finally realize, okay, it's Gyoza. And just always, take a look, make sure there isn't something huge I'm missing on the word meter. So here I see I have an over with the O on the board, but like over stem or something, but it got blocked by Hauk. So now I'm not sure what I want to do. I get pretty indecisive at this point. I'm going back and forth whether or not I have a bingo. I'm just trying to decide, because it looks like I have a hook, but I can't find it, so I decide on a play that gives me decent points and then leaves a hook on the triple word with the triple letter also, so, fairly satisfied with that. And then this is just a gift, because right there, 136. I checked the points because I'm kind of curious if Tej was comparable, but that was definitely the better play. And then here, right away, I see a phony, and not a word that's not a word, Pilates, which is a proper noun, and I couldn't remember. But fortunately, I quickly realized there's another very similar word, Pilates. So this ends up being a huge game, 383. And a fairly low score again by the opponent, so it's a good game. So now Craigie, it's gonna bring it. There's another Cotties. So now I've got like all these vowels and Y's, and it's just a mess, and I'm pretty concerned about it. I'm thinking of swapping with the swap plus. I really don't want to do that. So I finally decided on this play that opens triples on both sides and sheds 3 vowels. But I get a bunch of vowels back, so I'm not happy. I know almost right away that I want to swap. There's no way to get points with those vowels, and it's just 2 in a row is bad news. So pretty decent swap here. Here I immediately see saxes and raxes, but they're both kind of underwhelming, and I'm kind of like just throwing the tiles around, but I'm really just thinking. So it's worth good points, but I just didn't have a good feel about it. I'm not sure why. I felt like there was more at stake, so I see this play. I like this play more. It probably was the best play, but put me at risk with vowels, but fortunately I drew 2. Here I get kind of a little hung up for a second, thinking about elf in the bottom right, but ultimately you can't do anything with 2 ELs. And then I start thinking there's a word here, and there is, which is I miss it, which is Rajas. I think it can be plural. So I decided to just leave this hook for myself, and dump an extra letter to hope to draw something, and which ends up being for the best. Fortunately, again, I'm getting good luck with not getting blocked. Now I'm thinking, I thought elk for a second on the right, but this is, I know I don't have a J play, so next best thing, solid corner 80 with costs. And kind of a little gift there. They give me a nice hook. I see right away Puja. So I survived the vowel game, which those will happen. But anyway, got the three stars, so we're all good. Samantha, possibly balding. Nice word, but reaches the edge. That's exciting. Puts the triple words in play. But I'm kind of unsure of how I want to do it right here. I'm not sure if I want to burn my J right away. But ultimately I decide that getting rid of the V is worth it. Jivey might be good, actually. I think it's definitely good, but not sure with the E, but so. Alright, notice that fabric is a noun, and you can make it plural. This will become relevant later, because I don't realize this for some reason. I see IC, and I think adjective can't be plural. Just kind of, meanwhile, I'm just kind of stuck here. I just I used to look at this as a way to open up both triples, but just no points at all. I don't like that. Thinking about this, just get money on my X, but still don't feel good about it. So then I decided to create this really lucrative hook in the quarter, which creates two different possible plays on the triple word from either direction. I have a T for jet or an E for G. There's a lot of hooks on both ways, so that was really a good setup. Nice word there. They say it by way though. So that I've got, I see hay packs, fortunately. But that corner was going to be pretty ripe either way. Could have played just packs. Another long word. Here I feel like I've got a bingo, but I'm not sure what it is. Meanwhile, I don't see the as fabrics plural. I'm not thinking about that for some reason. So I start trying to see if I've got something decent for word bonus here, and then I see that it's kind of disappointing. I realize no, there's definitely a much bigger play here, and with these letters of low value individually, it's probably gonna have to be a bingo. So I start thinking like talak on the Q or something. Start trying to think of a triple word reach up here, stalagi or something. You know, I don't know. I'm just all over the place. Then finally, well, I come back here one more time to reassess what the points were to make one last decision on left. Wait for it. So I do the same. I make the same mistake of trying the same fake word again, but then, and I just realized 36 is just not good. And then, bam! For some reason, I instantly see this, and then I instantly also realize the bingo, just Gestalt or I think Gestalt. I don't know why it just instantly hit me. It was just, but sometimes that's how it goes. They play this pretty rare word, which honestly I'm not sure I had played it before. So I like to advance my unique word count, which is one of the stats that the app keeps track of. So I see darn, and it's basically the best play, but I decide, whatever, I'll just take a similar play and add to my unique word total. Possibly. But another 3-star win. That's that. So we'll look at the 4 scores in total. Wait for it. Wait for it. Alright. So 281, 370, 226, and 245. Of course, these are all the easy players, so that's why that's probably an important note I should leave, is that they were a lot of those setups I was doing, you can't get away with those on the higher skill bots. They'll take the triple words if they can get them, but the easy players almost deliberately avoid them, so you can set yourself up all day, and so it's pretty easy to get 200 almost every time against the first 4, basically. So that's it. Again, this is Derek, or Imperfect Clark, and please subscribe, I guess, and hopefully I'll make more of these.